Contradictory signals from Trump and Rubio on U.S. strategy in Venezuela. Amidst ongoing tensions, President Trump and Secretary of State Marco Rubio have offered conflicting statements regarding the U.S. approach to Venezuela. This raises questions about the administration's strategy in the region and deepened confusion regarding the U.S. stance on Venezuela. President Trump and Secretary of State Marco Rubio provided seemingly opposing messages about the administration's involvement in the South American nation. Trump asserted that the U.S. is effectively in charge of Venezuela, a statement made during his return flight to Washington from Florida. He emphasized the U.S. role in this situation, stating, "What does that mean? It means we're in charge." This declaration followed his earlier remarks claiming that the U.S. would oversee the nation until a safe transition could occur. In contrast, Rubio, a key figure in the Trump administration, adopted a more cautious tone during an interview on ABC's This Week. The U.S. has historically intervened in Venezuelan affairs, primarily through sanctions aimed at destabilizing the Maduro regime. This regime is plagued by corruption and human rights violations, leading to international scrutiny. Recent developments, including the capture of Maduro and his wife by U.S. forces, have intensified scrutiny over America's intentions. These actions are framed as a law enforcement effort rather than military occupation. The contrasting statements from Trump and Rubio illustrate the administration's internal discord regarding its Venezuela policy. This raises questions about the effectiveness of U.S. foreign strategy in the region. The U.S. may benefit economically from Venezuela's oil reserves if control is established, potentially aiding American companies. Conversely, the Maduro regime, bolstered by domestic support and international sympathy, risks losing legitimacy and stability. This is amid escalating U.S. actions. If the U.S. maintains its current approach, Venezuela could face increased sanctions and economic pressure. This would lead to further instability. Alternatively, diplomatic negotiations might emerge, fostering a more cooperative relationship. This could be between the U.S. and a transitional Venezuelan government. To learn more, visit WorldBlink.com. Thanks for following us. Stay informed.